Hi guys, welcome back to TechnoPow, and today I am going to do the thing that you've all been waiting for, the movie review of Cruella, which I just saw last night, and I've been waiting to do a review of this. Here is my movie review of Cruella. So here we go. Okay, so Cruella. I thought, as an overview, I thought it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. The trailers were definitely good, and those that if the trailer's good, it proves it's going to be a good film, and it definitely was. It was it was a very, very cool film. Some very, very some very, very good story arcs in story in that movie. As an overview, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was incredible, absolutely incredible. Emma Stone's performance as Estella was outstanding. Emma Thompson was incredible as well. All the actors who worked on the film and were in the film were incredible. Now, in terms of characters, my favorite character was obviously Estella, but in terms of the overall plot, spoilers by the way, if you haven't seen the film, please don't watch this video. That's just stupid. But the plot revolved around Estella living with Jasper and Horace, and she's an aspiring designer. She's trying to make a living for herself. And then she gets hired by the Baroness, by a Baroness. I don't know what her real name is, it doesn't say. But she gets hired by a Baroness. And she designs clothes for the Baroness. But then because earlier on in the beginning of the film, it showed her childhood and her mother. And her mother wore a necklace. It was like a family heirloom. I think that's what she said it was. And she wore that the night she died. She fell off of the Baroness's house. I don't know why I didn't mention that first. But anyway, she fell off of a cliff at the Baroness's house. Now that she's grown up, Estella notices that the Baroness is wearing her mother's necklace. So she decides to get revenge because the Baroness is claiming that it's her necklace, and the Baroness is a really selfish bitch. Sorry. So she decides to get revenge by going to the gala that the Baroness is having, and that's when she becomes Cruella, basically, because it turns out Cruella was a nickname for her when she was at school. So she becomes Cruella there. And over the course of the film, she competes against the Baroness with all her outstanding clothes, and but meanwhile she's helping the Baroness as Estella, but she's actually Cruella. The Baroness doesn't figure it out until she notices that Estella is having beads delivered, and that she's beading up her showstopper dress. Well, that turns out those beads turn out to be moth eggs, and so the Baroness then figures out Estella is Cruella. So then later on, she attacks Cruella, Jasper, and Horace at their apartment. I guess that's what it was, and she attempts to kill Cruella because the reason that Cruella after that gala, Cruella realizes that the Baroness had a dog whistle, and it was blown. And obviously you can't hear dog whistles. I think you can, but our hearing isn't as good as a dog. Anyway, and the Dalmatians always run at something when they hear that whistle. And it turns out that the Baroness had actually whistled the dogs over to her mother to push her off the cliff. So the Baroness technically killed Cruella's mother. So that's why Cruella starts competing against her. And then the Baroness figures it out, And Cruella tells her that she knows, she's like, oh, I know you killed my mother, I'm trying to get even with you. But the Baroness, and the Baroness knows who she's talking about, she doesn't care, obviously. And she burns her house down. That was the fire in the trailer. So she burns her house down. And later on, Mark Strong's character, I can't remember his name, but he gets because there's a key inside that necklace, so he gets the key, and it opens a case, and it turns out that it's got Cruella's birth certificate in there, and that she's actually the Baroness's biological daughter, and that the Baroness gave her away to kill her because she's very selfish and doesn't want to raise a child. Then Mark Strong's character gave the baby to one of the housemaids, who was Cruella's mother, I guess. And then Cruella has a sort of mental breakdown and starts becoming evil. And then she gets Jasper and Horace back, and she tries to kill the Baroness, but she doesn't want to kill her. She'll only kill her unless she really has to. But she tricks the Baroness at her party. She goes to the cliff as Estella, right? And as Estella, she looks different. She's got glasses and a red wig. She goes to the cliff where her mother was and tells her that, I know that you're my mother. And the Baroness tries to trick her by saying that she loves her. And as she hugs her, she pushes Estella off a cliff. Okay, but Estella was wearing a parachute on her dress. Her dress was a parachute, and she's rescued by Horace. So now and then she tricked everyone into coming outside, but by her henchmen. She got everyone outside, and then everyone saw the Baroness push her off, and the Baroness was arrested. But because Estella was saved, she is now Cruella. She has to be Cruella for all time, because everyone thinks Estella is dead. So at the end, there's an end credit scene where Roger and Anita receive presents from Cruella, and it's Pongo and Perdita as puppies, basically. So that means that there might be a sequel. Which will basically be a live-action version of 101 Dalmatians, but maybe told from Cruella's perspective. So yeah, that was the whole plot of the film. It was actually quite funny, to be honest. I thought it was hilarious. Well, not to the point where I was like, but there were some funny bits in it. There was a part where the Baroness and Estella were at a restaurant, and the waiter couldn't open the wine, so the Baroness grabbed it and popped the cork off, and it hit the guy in the eye. But yeah, so I thought it definitely had some good comedy bits. I just thought it was amazing. I thought it was really good. Emma Thompson's design as Cruella was amazing. She pulled off a fantastic performance. Jasper and Horace. Horace was just very funny with his little dog Wink. I think his name was Wink. It was either Weep or Wink. I'm not sure. But that little dog was lush. And Horace and Jasper were amazing. I love how they'd known Cruella since she was a child, because she was an orphan and they practically raised her. They raised her like they were her two brothers. But yeah, that's I thought it was very interesting to see her dynamic with Jasper and Horace, and that Cruella was more of an alter ego rather than, but then the alter ego took over who she actually was. So now she has to remain that alter ego. So I think that was a very interesting route to take with Cruella. And she only used the name De Vil at the end, Cruella De Vil, because the car that she was driving was a Panther De Vil. And so then she became Cruella De Vil at the end. The Baroness was having a party at Hellman Hall. Now that she's in jail, Cruella changes it to Hell Hall. And then she goes into Hell Hall. She says she's got a few ideas for it. And then it's the Pongo and Perdita. So, yeah. An amazing film, if I'm being completely honest. I thought it was fantastic. It was definitely everything that I hoped it would be. It was a villain origin, but more the villain being a sort of hero, I guess. Because she might go nuts and try to kill the puppies in the supposed sequel. But yeah, that was, in terms, I really enjoyed Cruella. I thought it was an amazing, fantastic film, and I hope it gets a sequel. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and now I'll just add some little extra things into the end of the video. Right, so that was my review on Cruella. I do have a couple other announcements that I'd like to make. I am making a stop-motion series that's taking place on Earth 2 about the Batman. Because I thought if I did one with Joker, I should do I'll do one with the Batman. So I'm making a stop-motion series of that. I've got the cast ready. I just need to start filming it. I just need to write it, which I will start on shortly. Let me know if you guys like my Batman Arkham videos. I will try to upload as many of those videos as I can throughout the weekend. Because like and a bit of information on that. That will be a no commentary series, and I'm playing the game personally. I've just started a new story for you guys, for me to play through with all of you, because I wanted to do that, and it's too late for me to play through with the thing I'm playing personally. I'm quite far in, actually, through the game that I'm playing personally, but I just wanted to start a new one and play through with you guys. So yeah, also, I was reading that Todd Phillips is I think it's confirmed. He's writing he's going to start writing, I think, or planning a Joker 2, a Joker sequel. So yeah, I might do a video on that. I was reading about it the other day. But yeah, that was my review on Cruella. Hopefully you guys enjoy. A fantastic film, by the way. Amazing. 20 out of 20 stars, I guess. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.